Alright, we have no time for the pre-stream today. We just gotta get right into it. We're just gonna fix some things today, and then maybe I'll do something fun at the end. We're developing the game. That's what we're doing. I'm making a game. I'm making a game where you play as a dragon. We're gonna develop it. It's gonna be developed in this stream. And you are about to witness the development. That's the plan. So, maybe the first thing I should fix is being able to break the trees in a way that accounts for the origin shifting. Hold on, let me run the project, see what I have so far. That seems like a little fun tradition that I've started. Gives me a chance to ramble about various things. I'm not even sure. I don't even know if I need a pre-stream right now. Like, the purpose of the pre-stream is to get people, like, give people a chance to get into the stream. I'm not sure if it's necessary right now. It's kind of, it makes it more official, I guess. I don't know. That's a lame reason. I'm not actually gonna go off that reason. I'm not gonna use that as a reason. Actually do it. Well, this gives me a chance to, like, prepare things. But I could just do that without starting a pre-stream. I could show the music. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. Thank you for the follow, Anel. Seems all my Twitch stuff is still disconnected. So, okay. Maybe I'll just... Alright, that should be fine. Doing negotiations with John Twitch. Oh, right, we made the, iron ore last time. It looks really nice. It looks more like copper, almost. Maybe I have to make it more red. It's fine, though. It adds to the atmosphere. Yeah, let me test, elemental breath on one of the rocks. Yeah, that's it. Okay, maybe I should make, like, a to-do list. Oh, God. Organization. Ew! Ew! Disgusting. Oh, I really like the look of the lightning. Yeah, the first thing I want to do is make sure that when we break the trees, they break in the right spot with the fire. So let me open the editor and we can do that. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. Then after that, I mean, what else? What other major things do we have to fix right now? We could implement the offset for the particles. For the spawner particles we've made. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, we need... I wonder if there was some sort of typographic construction you could make of a series of things that you need to do listed in order. I wonder if there's a way to do that. No, let me just let me make a text document. Nerd.txt. Actual name. Now you've seen the proof. Been exposed. Okay, first on the docket, on the list. Frick, no. What is it? Create. What the hell? Why is my brain short-circuiting? Oh yeah, it's the origin shifting, right? Oh my god. No, it was, okay, fix tile breaking positions. Fix particle origin shifting. Add um, chemistry engine propagated updates, which means every like 1 second we check all of the things that are electrocuted and see if they can spread electricity to something else. So like cellular automata. Add chemistry engine propagated to tiles. Add chemistry engine propagated updates. Yeah, that's what I wanted to type. I can make this like a broader to-do list if I wanted to. What other things must be done? Shoot. Okay, well maybe that's fine for now. What's up, Arctic? Wait, PK, is this live? It should be. I think I'm in the current timeline. Yeah, this is live. You're here right now, Arctic. I'm bringing you into the current timeline. Welcome. It says day 139 in case you didn't. Is that wrong? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I got it. I'm starting to get a little bit tentative with the days. Day 139. Yeah, hold on, let me see. Let me see what the last day was. God, we've been doing this for a while, huh? 147. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. It's completely off. Thank you. Yeah, 148. That's what we're on. Christ. I was off by more than 10. You know, when you get into a flow state, time becomes more of an abstraction, really. So, really what this speaks to is the dedication of my grind set, if anything. Getting into a massive flow state, a long-term flow state. All right, I have a list I can look at. I can think through text. I don't have to think through my brain. I was wondering if you were just playing a repeated stream. No. Oh my god, could you imagine? That'd be funny. Like, oh, I can't stream today. Day 139. There you go. Is this good? That'd be funny. Do a rerun. Oh, jeez. That would be like, I'll do that for April Fools next year. Do like a rerun for 10 minutes, and then I'll switch back to the actual stream. Yeah, so fix tile breaking positions. So right now, if I go to tile profile, what do we have here? This is really just with the fire right now. But yeah, basically what happens is after 5 seconds of something being set on fire, it breaks it at the position it was 5 seconds ago, which might not be updated. So really, we gotta think in terms of Einstein's theory of relativity, which I know all about. Okay, I'm kind of like the Oppenheimer of physics. All right, so no, but what that means is our position is becoming incorrect after 5 seconds. So we could pass in the chunk position, I suppose. Could try that. It's in tile map, right? Yes. Oh, we're just using the tile map function, not our custom tile map class function. We're using the native function. Where are we? What the hell? Yeah. Destroy tile. Bind. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Is the chunk position included in this? Yeah, what do we do with that? Did you change all the rocks to iron ore? I added iron ore, and for testing purposes, I've, yeah, temporarily replaced all the limestone rocks with iron ore rocks. Context.layer, context.position, destroy tile. Oh, okay. We're already doing this somewhere else, though. Like, I'm pretty sure we're doing this somewhere when we break the tiles. Because for every other client, we have to break it at the same spot. Which could involve going into the storage of that client. Is there like a replicate tile destroyed? Replicate entity freed? Maybe it's in Dragon somewhere? No. Replicate effect. Game effect. I think that was what the function used to be, right? Oh, no, we thought about this a little bit last time. L possible. Yeah, we just need this stuff here. Yeah. Function destroy tile global. I guess we can use that as the name for now. Layer integer chunk position vector 2 integer position vector 2, and we should have all of this information within the context. Tile destroyed dot emit. I'm not sure what's going on there. We can use set tile, right? I think it's the thing we can do there. Yeah, I might have accidentally gotten rid of the part that, like, does that. Maybe it's in the game script? Replicate entity initialized. Spawn entity dynamic. I don't know what that means. Oh, set tile. Okay. Let me look what set tile does. Spawner. I just don't know if it adjusts the tile map itself or not. That's what I want to confirm. My infinite terrain gen is pretty good so far. That's good. If this is your first foray into game development and you are persisting with creating a terrain generation system, that is very impressive for like your first endeavor into it. If data has position, yeah, okay. And then it erases the cell. Perfect. And then it'll save the cell, which handles all the file stuff. So I think this is what we want. This is like the cooler function that we made. We make all the cool functions. No, Godot is a cool function. Itself. It is the coolest of functions. The most cool function. Hold on 1 second. Something important came up. We have to go in at least 10,000. We have to go in at least... I can't think of a funny number. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. I win in 10,000, just so you all know. I need my ice bowl now to dunk my face in. I need to drown my face in ice water. I need to exfoliate, but for men, exfoliation for men, which is drowning yourself in ice water. No, wait, no. Cold water would close your pores, right? That must not be good for your skin? What is the point? I don't understand. It also isn't it mineral water? I feel like this is pretentious. This is pseudo intellectual self care. I'm talking about the morning routine guy. If in case that wasn't clear, but he goes in 10,000. Okay, he sprints and he goes in 10,000. You know. Now I feel like what are my favorite current memes? I like that one. Well, mimetic adjacent cultural components. I mean, there's ethical things there too with the morning routine thing, but that one's pretty good. I like Chicken Jockey. I like the Minecraft stuff. I know, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say the brave thing. All right, it is okay to like Jack Black Minecraft memes, the Minecraft movie memes. Okay, this is allowed. All right, grow up. Okay. Um, what else? Oh yeah, I really like the Hmm. If we have time, can we add a hostile mob? PK, I like those memes too. I don't know if we're gonna have time to add a hostile mob today because I have to polish the other ones and implement some other things there. I don't know, but I want to add more mobs too. Okay, another meme I discovered recently was the Hello Princess guy. I think it's great work what he's doing. Um, I don't necessarily like inherently agree with all the characterizations. I think the performance is commendable, and I'm especially inclined to be fond of it because I saw a TikTok because I'm on that TikTok grind now. I'm watching TikToks. I've finally started. I don't know how long TikTok has been popular now, but pretty late to the party. But it was someone who had like a pet deer, and they were dubbing the video of the guy saying "Hello, Princess," and they made the deer's lips move by like using their finger to the video, which I thought enhanced it so much. So I don't. It's not directly the guy. We should stop calling mobs. I mean, I don't even know that much about. I'm kind of a fake fan. We should stop calling mobs mobs, by the way, and create our own world. Stop calling mobs mobs, by the way. You know what, Arctic? You're right. It's time to evolve. It's time to innovate. Okay. Entities is what they'll be called from now on. Monsters is what they'll be called from now on. I was about to do a really obscure reference, but I'm not going to do it because no one's going to understand. No one's going to get it. It was Adam Driver in The Dead Don't Die. Okay, greatest film of whatever year it came out. Um, with Bill Murray. Peak entities. It's true, Every 1 in 1 million people will invent a new word. We can be those people. We can be those people. It's time. Yeah, so I think we can just use set tile here. Easy. Well, that's what we're doing over here. Okay. Chunk position. Yeah, so we can just reuse this. This is a very easy thing to fix. I found a new Godot YouTuber similar to you. So you're saying that everything they say is objectively correct and inspiring and passionate and artistically and incredibly intelligent. What do they work on? That wasn't me flipping you off. That was me scratching. It looked like I was flipping you off because I was using this finger, which, by the way, I feel like I have pretty good dexterity over this finger. Compared to most people. I've practiced this. I practiced these things. Okay. They don't know I can extend my ring finger this much. No, more like a lazier version of you. I don't know if that's possible, Arctic. Like, my brain is so fried. No, I guess it's conceptually possible. I don't know, it's weird. It's like my brain is still lazy, but I'm not always being lazy, doing lazy things. You can't change your brain in that way. He. Okay, I saw the message. He's never gotten halfway through a project. I don't know if I'm halfway through this one, which if I'm not, it means I've also never gotten halfway through a project, so, you know, maybe our content is similar. See, I have a specific brand of content, you know? I type on the keyboard. I have this keyboard I have this keyboard, excuse me, in the background. Kind of sets me apart from everyone else. I'm lazier, to be honest, though. Oh, God. The demands of the modern world will sap every ounce of being from your soul if you allow it to. You have to build around it in a healthy way. But to be honest, like, that's not always an option, which is kind of the problem in the first place. Do live streaming. That'll give you the structure you need to do it more. Or at least it has for me. It's much easier to press a button every day than to press a random spot as if you were pressing a button every day and consciously thinking about it. You live stream today. I see. We have to get the L position mapped to local plus position. Not adding anything to the position. Okay. He does gaming and game dev streams almost every day. Supposedly, it's pretty similar to you. I see. I mean, there are probably, I guess, a good amount of people doing game dev streams almost every day. The only day I don't do it right now is Tuesday. I may switch to 5 days a week, which would be one less, so I have more time to work on other content. The grind never stops. You will become a cog in the machine whether you like it or not. And just rationalize it. Just rationalize that existence until it's like, until it feels normal and comfortable. It's fine. Never stop grinding. Okay, but here comes the hopium, all right? It's possible, it's still possible to design your life depending on your circumstances, in such a way where you do have happiness. Okay, not to say that it's not to say that happiness is impossible. I will never stop the grind. There you go. What I wonder what the opposite of grinding is. Like depositing sediment? Like little I don't know, the analogy kind of breaks if you try and do it the other way. Yeah, if we go to what is it? What is it? What is it? Yeah. Tile profile. So right now we're using this, but what if we use hold on, do we have a reference to the tile map? Game data.g.spawner.tile map. Something global. Game tile map. It probably just uses the tile map type. Game data.g.spawner.tilemap as game tilemap dot global. Destroy tile global. Layer. I'm assuming the chunk position works right now. Context.position. Oh. That is the chunk position. Oh my god. This sucks. How is global position determined? Man. Okay, over here. L position plus position. Ah. So we can use that. But no, it has to be relative to whatever this is. Are we even doing anything with the global position right now? Hold on. This is bullshit. I guess we could convert it here. I don't know. Um, okay, destroy tile. Destroy tile global. Okay. We have to add chunk pause to this. Yep. Context.chunk pause equals the chunk pause. And the thing I wanted to figure out is, are we using global position anywhere? No. So why don't we just get rid of that? Make sure we're duplicating this value. File map. Trunk position. Right. We just don't have to set the global position. We can't anymore since we got rid of it. Okay, and then here we will use the chunk position. And that should do it. This should fix it. I hope. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. No, not entirely sure. And if we go over here, what happens? We're getting an error. The only thing I could think to be happening right now. Have I showed my, wait, what is the nylon guitar picks? Nylon is the strongest material in the world. For anyone who does not know this. No, nylon is pretty strong, especially as like a fiber. Generally stronger than organic materials, I think. Stronger than the cellulose picks, is that what they're called? Cellulose. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. Definitely holds up better. Although it has like this squeakiness when I use it. Did you know that spiderwebs would be stronger than steel if they were brought up in scale? I wonder what that's based on. Because if it's just saying like, oh, it can support like 10 times its mass or whatever, like the same thing with ants, well, that's just the square cube law. Like if it was brought up, if that in that case, if it was brought up in scale, then no, it would be this is weak. But that's probably not what they're saying. It probably actually would be stronger than steel. The hell? No, the rocks are evil. No. Are you getting lag? Yeah, because there's like a massive thing happening on my PC right now. Godot's becoming slower and slower for me. Okay, invalid access to property or key global position. Shoot. Okay, the global position is needed. Damn it. I knew it. I totally knew it. See, I know these things. Well, I commented it out because I secretly knew the whole time. Well, now I have to talk about something. Carmex. Everyone loves Carmex, okay? I said I would eat this tube of fresh cherry Carmex. I haven't yet, so Oh, SPF 15, in case anyone's wondering. I've shown quite a bit of restraint, I would say. Hold on, I gotta read these directions. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating. Immediately after towel drying. At least every 2 hours. Children under 2 years of age. Ask a doctor. Whoa, I thought that's petroleum for a second. No, it's petrolatum. Petrolatum. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Lanolin beeswax. Some of these sound like made up fantasy plants. What is this? Theobroma cocoa? Cacao? Cuckoo seed. Theobroma cuckoo seed. Yeah, that's not real. That's not a real plant. Uh, Limnaths alba. Not a real fake plant. Or maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Text is pretty small and not ideally printed, I will say. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Are we getting any errors? Might just be doing it at the wrong spot. Yeah, what if I don't move that much? Okay. Bullshit. Right, we also have to cancel out the fire when the tile breaks. Hmm. Are we applying it for the other one as well? No. Okay. Will that fix it? I don't know. I'm gonna run through here just in case. Yeah, my guitar. Play my guitar. This is a music stream. Oh god. Smashed into the wall. I moved it over here again. So I can jam. So I can jam. Check this out. Can't even hear it. Okay, lame. Can you, is it not even activating? Damn it. Come on. Okay, well, this is bullshit. Although the noise suppression is working surprisingly well on OBS. That's, if it's actually suppressing that to like a meaningful degree. That guitar music Scalemarch, it wouldn't fit the vibes, but I did learn guitar so I could add it to a different game. The vibes aren't there, Arctic. Maybe though. Who knows? Still haven't found quite the music style I want for the game. Damn it. Not want to work. Are we destroying the actual tile? No, we're not. Okay. Destroy tile.rpc. Where's it happening? You have to use set tile? Probably. Don't really have anything else we can use. I just have to figure out which arguments I have to call it with in order to destroy a tile. Oh my god, please. If data has position, if terrain does not equal... Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, why don't we try... spawner dot set tile. I don't know if anything connects to that. Not doing anything. Spawner set tile layer L position plus position. Selector rule dot new. Should be an empty rule, right? What? Yeah. Or do we have to set that manually? It's going to default to 1. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We might have just origin shifted. Oh no. What if we don't origin shift? Does it work? No, it doesn't. It still sounds kind of loud. It's not doing anything, actually. Let's retile global. That is the function we're calling, right? Is it using global coordinates and set tile? I guess it could be. Tile generate position plus chunk position times chunk bounds dot size. So I think it would be local. We save the tile. What the hell? Okay, we're setting the context. Chunk position. Position. We haven't flipped these, have we? Okay. Maybe we have to subtract. Possible. I'll destroy dot emit. It's like spawner set tile does nothing. We're also adding that position to it. Map to local. Oh, okay. See, I knew that. That would be in local space, I'm pretty sure, for the tile. Okay. First try, here we go. Finally getting close to the infinite terrain. It's exciting. What are you going to use it for? What's the plan? God damn it. Okay. Maybe if it doesn't origin shift. Oh my god, I hate this. This is so lame. Probably Minecraft too much. Oh, I see. Offset times spawner dot get chunk bounds dot size. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Is this in tile space? Spawner, set tile, layer position. Spawner. Position plus chunk position times chunk bounds dot size. Load tile. Position. And we're just setting it anyways. Does this just mean we can erase it from the tile map anyways? Okay, layer. And then I think we do want position. Pretty straightforward. We don't even have to worry about the -1 thing. Necessarily. And that's kind of the same as it was before. Yeah. Gotta go, see you after tomorrow. Alright, Arctic, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Did it not save it? What the? Do we have like set tile, but for erasing a tile? Spawner. Destroy tile. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we want spawner, Destroy tile. Layer position. The power of flames. What do we have here? Okay. And it saves it this time. Now, does it work with the origin shifting? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me make sure. There's no funny business here. Yes, perfect. Wonder what potential chemical interactions the crystals can have. Light. We need a light element. Oh my god, it's not an element, but still. Lights. The light beams go through the crystals to kill all the lasers. We need lasers coming out of the dragon. Come on. Let's do it. It's time. It's gonna... Well, we can do that. Although, do we really want the dragon to have, like, laser beams? I guess we could do that. I don't know. Look at these nerds trying to attack us. Alright. Wait, now if I leave, I'm leaving. It appears that it is gone. What about the particle effect, though? Ooh, I don't know if I like what's going on there. Why would it mess up the spot where we're putting it in the texture? This is bullshit. Right now we are just using a sprite, though, but it's still connected to the tiles. Yeah, so I guess it's still not great. Yeah, did it... Where did it, light the trees up? All the way down here. Why? Why would you do this to me? Oh, because the, projectile probably didn't shift. Yeah. Okay. So in order to fix that, projectile... Make sure area projectile inherits from projectile. Okay, cool. Well, let's just do it here. Add to group origin shift. Go. Let's fix it. Looks a little more stable so far. Yep, that seems correct. Cool. Okay. It's not getting rid of the fire, though. Probably for similar reasons. Yeah, we're using the same position. Destroy tile. Destroy tile global. Execute action. Right. Okay. Alright. Maybe I have to convert it on the tile context. Maybe that would be more helpful. Okay. Game data. Or what am I doing? Tile context. Function. Localize. Chunk position minus spawner. Game data. G spawner. Yeah. And then we can say global position equals L position plus position, right? Map to local. Game data dot G dot spawner dot tile map. Identifier position. Not declared in the current scope. Game data dot G dot spawner dot tile map dot position. Perfect. So concise. Maybe I will move it to the tile map at some point. As long as the global positions are always snapped to a tile, we should be fine. Spawner, destroy tile. We don't want that yet. So now we can go back to our profile. Tile profile. Context equals P context. Context dot localize. You know, Okay. Sure. If this is happening with a delay, I mean, yeah. And if it's already in the same chunk, it shouldn't do anything, I don't think, with all of our calculations. That being said, there's probably a better way to do this. However, we can say this now. Game data.g.spawner.destroy tile. Context dot layer. Context dot position. Okay, let's go. Now, our other effects should be synchronized with this. Nice. I go far away. Saw an origin shift happen. Oot. Yeah, when does it clear the particle effect? It's using the position. Do I have to do this? Like that? Can I just do it this way? Context dot. Would it be position or global? Probably just position. Because global position is like in world space, right? Not in tile space. That is the convention there. Oh, I'm just moving it to a completely irrelevant function now. Okay, chunk shift. Origin shift. Shift the origin. Cool, okay. If we're off screen, it could still not work. We could still set it in memory that, or in storage. We just have to get the right positions and stuff. Yeah, what are we using right now? Set data. These functions that we're making are actually, like, useful. It's awesome. Set data. If GPU data lookup.has layer, then it's going to set the pixel at the position. But what if we don't have the position? So maybe I should add a check for that. Because, like, if I set that on fire and then I escape before it... Okay, I don't know if I can. I have to be pretty fast. No, it outran me. Yeah, we'll have to have some sort of check for that. Alright, well, I'll add that to the to-do list. Make, or allow set data function to be used from far away. Access, and then in parentheses, access storage. Okay, then we have to fix the particle origin shifting. But before we do that, I think I'm gonna do the ad break. So I'm gonna pause the stream for 3 minutes. I'll be back when it's done. John Twitch will be very pleased with me. I am selling my soul. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you'll get a little jingle. If not, you'll learn about the newest football, the Red Sox. How about them Red Sox, huh? they're not even football, are they? Shoot. Is it running? What the hell? Red Sox, come on. The Orioles. Is it gonna run? It might be running. Okay, I'll just be back in 3 minutes. I gotta fix my ad manager thing. Okay. We're back. I had a sour watermelon peep. The most unhinged peep flavor ever created. And you know what? It wasn't bad. It was not bad. I did not mind. Kind of tasted like soap, but you know, the only reason we don't like eating soap is because society tells you that eating soap is bad. So therefore you just associate the taste of soap with what society has told you. But if you've had a green apple gobstopper or a sour watermelon peep, you'll know the truth. That eating soap is still bad for you, but it tastes good. No, I don't know. Eating soap is probably much more bitter. But for some reason, green apple candies, like the green apple gobstopper specifically, has always kind of tasted like soap to me. Not in a bad way, though. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've just fully associated green apple as a popular soap scent. My brain is cursed in that way. Alright, yeah, let's fix the particle effects. It's time. So right now the origin shifting is happening in our spawner. Maybe what we should do is add a optional function we can add to one of our nodes to do something whenever it's shifted. And then we can pass in the position. What's up, Dino? Yeah. Let's say if shift node, close out the editor because we're gonna have to rebuild, as method on shift. And we'll say shift node call on shift. And what do we want to do here? I'll be here for a few minutes, but I want to tell you something. All right, what is it, Dino? Yeah, pass this as an argument. Azura says hi. I say hi back. Yeah, so we just make a function on shift, and we take in our position. Working on an app, Dino? That sounds cool. It's Dino related. You should make like you should make like Pokemon Go, right? But for for archaeology, you go to a point, you find a fossil spawns in, you do the little scrubby, and then you get a rarity, a bone or a fossil of different rarities, and you can build your what is it, your museum, your archaeological museum. That's actually not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Or just like a game where you collect artifacts. I don't know. That would be amazing, but it's a simple app. I need to learn tons of code and do that. It would also take like probably a team. I don't know if that's the type of thing you can do on your own. I guess so. It's a different like meta though, so it's hard for me to anticipate how long it would take on like an indie dev schedule. Because like Kenshi indie game took 10 years, but something like Kenshi, or I think it took more than 10 years. something like Kenshi is very different than like Pokemon Go. So, you know, and you need servers and all that. God, I wish making games didn't take so long. I wish it took like 10% of the time. That way you're still like I could have been I if I was done this by like day 60, which means this is gonna take 600 days. No. Day day 30. Um like I would have had a good dose of slamming my head against the desk slash wall. Um to a point where I feel like I could have grown as a person, but not so much that I'm just like doing it forever. Yeah, now we have to add the function. So what I'm doing is where you pick the era, then then time period, then species that live in the air, land, or water, then the animal. Oh, I see. Sounds cool. Have you ever played Spore Dino? It's kind of dinosaur coded. I don't have much done. Not in the beginning. We'll keep at it. Keep at it, it'll be done someday. Also, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Wait, where would this go? Oh, no, I don't know if I could add it. I don't know if I could add it like that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I could add it in C++. I don't know if I want to do that, though. It was an old project of mine, but it went through reworks and more reworks and more and more and more until I forgot it. But now I'm retrying. Oh, I see. Well, good luck this time. Also, 1 second again. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Okay, there might be a better way to do this. How could I add a signal in C++? I don't know. Oh, God. So a question you'll need to think about this? All right. Hit me. Punch me in the face with this question. I gotta figure out how to add signals. I gotta do it. It's probably gonna be the best way. Rather than putting on every single node. Yeah, signal would be so much better here. What the hell? Something I know has a signal is rigid body, 2D signal. What? Physics body? Oh my god. Emit signal. Do you not even have to make it? Oh my god. No. Body exited. What? Signal. So the thing I'm using for the app, I think there's a setting for more than one person to work on. I was running on days you don't have much to do. Would you like to help me on the app? I probably don't have enough time to help you on the app, unfortunately. But I wish you luck. Yeah, I have a crap ton of stuff to do already. This is the busiest I've been in my entire life. Here we go, add signal. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we have to do that. Just if you have days you don't know what to do or anything like that, let me... Alright, fair enough, Dino. I'll let you know in that case. Add signal. Like, I don't even need a function for this, I don't think. Method, info, on origin shift. RID. Body RID. Property info. Variant vector 2. Offset. Right? Am I on the right track here? Yeah. Seems correct. Scene string name. Not me having the wildest blue Taki powder binders. That's true. I feel like they're getting very elemental with the Takis. I feel like I'm missing out. Wait, what? Oh, origin shift group, I see. Yeah. Hmm. Shifted dot size. Can't we do that here? Chunk delta times chunk size. And then emit signal. Maybe we'll do this at the end. We need like scene string name. Blue is very hot. I recommend you start with red for starters. Alright, I'll work my way up. Up the Taki ladder. Scene string name. On origin shift. And we need our arguments, so just passing the offset here. Scene string name. Why is it not working? Expected a member name. What? Hmm. Oh. Oh, I see. Wait, what? No. Come on, let me make a signal. No. I'm gonna lick the insane Taki powder fingers. My mouth is about to die. Good luck. I can't make it a physics body 2D. Shoot. Okay, let me look for other places where emit signal is used. Oh. Yeah, I can just do this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. It's so spicy. Oh no, Dino. You can do it. You can win. Drink uh milk or something. Tea. Yeah, use the tea. Someone should actually make something though that you can just put in your mouth to like get rid of spiciness. Maybe something that I don't know if you could like dissolve the what is it? Capsaicin? Yeah. But even if you could, it might be too late. It might already be like causing a sensation. So you need like a counter sensation. It's not really helping. Unfortunate. Just wait for 2 minutes and don't do anything and you should be fine. Just dance for 2 minutes. Okay, sing Lava Chicken. Sing Lava Chicken and by the end, you'll be better. Okay, it's on. It's what are musical leaderboard terms? The top 40? I don't know. It's number 1 in the top 40. Lava Chicken by John Steve. It's starting to get better. I'm gonna see how blue my tongue is and dance and sing. That is so real. You should. If only there was some way to automatically do this. I don't even know if I've connected the I don't even know if I've made the signal in the right way. Maybe I have something about it on my wiki that I made. My wiki. I don't think it's published yet. Maybe I should find it. Hold on. Let me look. Let me use the power of search. Go to C++ modules wiki. Site. How do I open the site? Main.python. Would like to browse it locally if possible. Something else. Okay, I guess we can do it. I suppose. My fingers. Oh, it's starting to. Wait. It's starting to get better. Yeah, and then so my fingers are stained blue, and my tongue is ungodly blue. You're becoming the blue Taki. You're becoming one with the blue Taki. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't add much to this freaking module. Is it okay to show this IP address? I don't know. I don't know how technology works. Yeah, I'm scared because pimples, tiny ones, have been popping from my face, but only a few. It's not a big deal. Eh. Okay, you can use potions instead. There's like potions you can use in the modern world to get rid of that stuff if you really want to. Alright, do I have signal? Oh my god, we do! We do have signal. I'm reading my own wiki. This is crazy. No, I didn't add a thing for them. Shit. Dang it. Yeah, drink potions. Mention singletons. Whoa. Did a lot for this. Wow. Okay. Nice. Also, my turn. The baby isopods and snails are gone. No idea where they are. Oh, I see. Hope they're doing well. Okay, well, this technically is not relevant right now, so. It's cool, though. It's cool to look at. Hoping they just went into hiding? Yeah. Hopefully. If I go to the breath emitter, there's some way I can do it here. I mean, ideally, we can make all the particles do this. You have a collection? I'm just wondering because I collect a few things. What kind of collection? You mean like a bug collection? I do not. I used to. I did a couple collections when I was any collection. Magic cards. Um ideas. Idea collection in my brain. Uh I think I have some baseball cards somewhere. I have a vinyl collection with one vinyl record. Um my video game collection. I can play the video games. I have a fossil collection. That is really cool. That is way cooler than any of my collections. Why did you have to say that, Dino? You're good. Uh, my dad has a shark tooth collection, so you know. pretty high-end collection, if I do say so myself. I only have tiny ones, but it's a good amount. Oh, I see. Even tiny ones are really cool. Do I want to add it here? I don't know. Initialize particle. Okay, let's say something. Game data dot game dot spawner dot on origin shift dot connect on shift. Cool. I'm not going to contribute a description for my own function. Boom. Get owned. Godot. Godot epically owned by streamer. I'm going to use the lightning so we don't set as much stuff on fire. Oh, I just used the lightning. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know what it should do in that case. Or if it should be allowed. What the hell? What are you doing? Wait, what? Oh, no. It has to be the current particles only, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, well, we can't do this right now. This is not allowed at the moment. Map generation looks beautiful, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Biome blending. Hold on. Let me add that to the to-do list. How difficult would that be to do? We need like some nodes. Maybe next stream? We need some rules to add that in. Hmm. You know, the desert is missing some cactus. What's up, Nick? I think we should try adding in some cactus. Knock that out. Nick Blue, the big man. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me of that Key and Peele skit. Where it's like the two scammer guys, and the way they initiate their scams is they walk up to someone and they're like, "Hey, big man," and then at the end, the character that Key is playing, Keegan, I think, I don't know what his actual name is, something like that. He calls them like, okay, God, I don't know how to describe the nuanced comedic timing of the skit, but basically, as the skit is ending and they reinitiate their scamages, he walks up to one of the guys and he says, like, "Stop for a moment, biggest of men," which I thought was really funny. So you are biggest of men, big man, biggest of men. Gotta say, even though I've only been watching you make this game for about 20 days, you made a lot of progress. Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the progression stage for sure. Just never try to retell the story. It's never funny. I've tried. Never try to retell the story. Which story? Oh yeah. Even that could be like a funny thing though. Well, messing up a story could be a funny thing, but then also describing the idea of messing up a story. Just I don't know which story to mess up. Oh yeah. So like there's this there's this guy with a beard, and he's in this movie, and he says chicken jockey, and it's really funny. You gotta see it. It's really funny. If you saw it, you'd know. Is Nick someone who popped in a few days ago? I think he's tuned into the stream over time. I think he was here earlier on in the development. Yeah, so he says chicken. So he says chicken jockey. He says lava chicken, and it's really funny. I swear. And then Jason Momoa comes in and he says, "Oh, I made these butt chuckets." And then they go to the land of Minecraft, and then they have to fight. Then they have to fight Hero Brian, and then Jason Momoa's swinging the butt chuckets, and then Hero, you see Hero Brian behind him, and then he says, "He's right behind me, isn't he?" And then Hero Brian's eyes go like this, and then Jason Momoa disintegrates, Endgame style. And then Jack Black hits the gritty, and then, I don't know. That is awesome. Yeah, it's true. True, this happened. I remember when this game was 2D. Yeah, it's basically it's a 3D game now. There's still some 2D elements, technically speaking. And then Jack Black asked what Brian was doing. Yeah, and he responded that he was just being a hero for once. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and then Jack Black, he's holding onto the chain, and then he's going down into the lava, and then they're all crying because he's gonna sacrifice himself, and they say, "Steve, what are you doing?" And then he says, "I'm." Then he says, "I'm being the hero, or doing the right thing for creativity." And then he goes into the lava. And then as he's sinking into the lava, he gives a thumbs up, and you can see his thumbs up going into the lava. Is this even the Minecraft? No. Just making things. No, wait, no, this did happen. This did happen in the Minecraft movie. That's what I meant to say. Hero Brian, official Mojang lore. Yeah. And then Brian has the Infinity Diamond. And then that one kid with like the black curly hair, he has a moment where he picks up a diamond sword, and then the music rises, and then he runs towards him, and he's like, no, hold on, I gotta think about this. "You'll pay for for fighting my friends." And then he attacks him with the diamond sword, but then he almost falls off the cliff. He almost falls off, but then he gets back up, and then he kills him, but not like in a violent way. Gotta cook this one for another second. Yeah. No, there was like an actual villain, and it was like Maldoja or something. Malgosha. Yeah, see, Dino knows. Dino, it's a great movie. You gotta see it. 100% on Rotten. 200% on Rotten Tomatoes. The villain was that guy from Fallen Kingdom. What is Fallen Kingdom? Hold on. Let me real-time research. Real-time research. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll recognize that song if I hear it. This is the one that goes, "We're back in the mine with the pickaxe from side to side." That's not how it goes. Ain't no way Fallen Kingdom is boomer lore already. I've never known the Minecraft songs by name to begin with, except for like I don't even know the mine one. The one that goes Creeper. Oh man. I don't even know the name for that. Yeah, Don't Mind at Night. Yeah. Skedaddles to the movie theater in a non-chicken jockey way without yearning for the mines. Exactly. And then at the end, Jack Black gets a guitar, and then he says skadoosh, and then the music comes out of it and then kills Hero Brain. It's like, and then he dies. And yeah, then they sit down by the fire and they play Creep by Radiohead, but Minecraft? Okay. But but I'm a Steve. I'm a crafter. That's real. It really happened. Can't believe the kind of shit they uploaded to YouTube a decade ago. Yeah. Yeah, factual real lore. I was exactly. They made Hero right into the campfire. They used him as fuel in the furnace. Oh god. Yeah, but Jack Black is singing the song and he's playing the guitar. And then he takes out a sax boom. Anyways, back to this unimportant game development stuff. Then Jack Black says, nope. Exactly, yeah. And everyone claps. I just thought of a really funny thing I heard someone said, but I don't understand. I don't remember all the context. I want to make Minecraft art. You curse me. Yeah, be inspired. Be inspired, Dragon. Let's try to make Minecraft art of the Minecraft movie lore. Yeah. It is relevant, yeah. I mean, it's commentary. Cultural commentary. Yes, this is the total and real lore, Dino, as you know. It seems like the stream sometimes lags. Like the part where Steve genocided a village and justified it by saying they were just NPCs. Right, exactly. They were pillagers. Steve says, they're pillagers. It doesn't matter. And then and then one of the Jason Momoa is like, wait, no, but they're wearing like different outfits and stuff and behaving in different ways. Then Jack Flick says, no, skadoosh, destroys the entire village with TNT. We've all been there. Okay, they're all pillagers. And then he goes across the world and destroys all the villages. Yeah. You know, like 50% of men are colorblind. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Your body's made of 98% water. Exactly, skadoosh. True. You know, I've started driving more as someone who got their license, well, years ago now, but I have relatively little driving experience. Personally, I want to know why you play as Jesus Lizard in this game. Lizard Jesus? Because dragon equals cool. Because dragon equals cool and interesting physics interaction. Oh, right, yeah. Walking on water. It's supposed to look more like you're swimming, but I gotta adjust the effects. Probably want a different animation cycle. I've optimized the hell out of the... Oh, yeah, when you're in the water. I think the walking animation when you're on the ground, though, looks good. Move to my bed. What did I miss? The lizard can walk on water. We're acknowledging that the lizard... It looks like the lizard is walking on water. Maybe it is, you know. Maybe the potential upgrade. Oh, yeah, you could get, like, the webbed feet and you could do the... What's that one lizard that goes across the water? And it's a little bit goofy that everything has like 0.15% friction. Yeah, maybe I have to do something about the damping. We have like this rotational or damping when we try to rotate with the mover body. Maybe I'll also add that to the forward movement because I've been relying on just damping and it doesn't really do much. Yeah, I really gotta fix that actually. Reminds me of the one that walks on water. I forget what it's called. Yeah. It's fine for ice, but that shit doesn't make sense when walking on stone. It's true. It's fair. Add it to the to-do list. Add it to the pile. Wiggle! Oh, no. Unfortunate. I'll have to continue my own personal descent into madness. Good luck, Nick. Good luck in the void. Good luck on the lizard. Thank you, Nick. Right back. Gotta turn off my plant lights that power my shelf jungle. Alright, Dino? Yeah, we gotta get our cactus going. What? What? It's cactus time. Come on. Alright, let me open up a thing. I'm going to open a thing up. Make sure the editor is running. Yeah, Dino is like a wizard of terrarium building. Kind of like the Ants Canada of not ants. And not Canadian, I don't think. With many plants. And just keep my weeds alive pretty well. Grass is overrated. Build crafting benches instead. Put crafting benches there instead. Yeah. You can get away with like 30% flowers, but if you are just like turning your house into a plot, into an empty Minecraft creative plot, you know. I don't know, it's almost like you're just doing the standard thing without innovating and inspiring and innovating, pushing boundaries, growth mindset, and a tree that looks like a twig. Yeah. Would be pretty interesting to see how like how the ecosystem in the terrariums would evolve. Stick on the bottom, but the rest is twig. I see. Me buying a painting from Goodwill is definitely peak invention. It's in the Minecraft movie lore. Me buying a painting from Goodwill is definitely peak invention. It's possible. It's isn't good. What even is Goodwill? Hold on. What is a Goodwill? Isn't it like I thought it was I don't know if it's like a pawn shop? No. Or a thrift shop? I don't know what Goodwill is. Some place. I was there when Steve walked into the Tesco by more flint and steel. That's true. By 2027, my shelf will be an ecosystem shelf from all the plants and vines, like the Metro games, right? Isn't there like overgrowth in those games or something? Because things are spooky. Because apocalypse. Because plants only grow in the Metro universe. It's cactus time. We're going to create the world's greatest cactus ever made. It's going to be beautiful. I don't trim my plants, I only try to make them bigger, other than the sad excuse for a tree. I see. I mean, that's a meta. That's a plant gardening meta, I assume. What is the best plant? Can we grow those plants from Avatar where you can sleep in they're like hammocks, they turn into hammocks? How do we make those? Can we use some AI for that? Can we get some AI on that? We got to get that going. Come on. Can we use AI to make those plants? Already crashing? I'm gonna need my task manager open. I mean, there's no pretty way to say it. Okay, we're gonna need this ready at all times. I trimmed that tree trying to make it have more leaves and bush up. Instead, it won't. We'll have a few leaves that shrivel up and die. Yeah. Control Alt Delete. That's one way to do it. You can also apparently right click this. There might be a keyboard shortcut. You can also look it up on the Windows Explorer. Many ways to access the task manager. I think we should start with the dead tree as a basis for this. Dead deciduous. Copy that. Tree shadow catcher. Tree sun. Which sun do we want? I don't know what the difference is here. Probably this one. Yeah. Anyway, going to make Minecraft art. Definitely not PK fan art. Alright, Dino. Sounds good. Good idea. That's a good idea. This is a great idea. We might only need like 2 segments here. Yep. I do wonder how we're going to make the radius sort of like taper. Oh, yeah. Oh. Right. Right. Give it some direction randomness, sure. Will help. What's the position at right now? Stop! No! Stay there. Stay like right there. Is there any way I can create an end cap? I don't know. Oh, I'd probably have to add some sort of control for that. Anyways, we can move on to the second arm. Probably turn down the jitter. 0.1. 0.2. Give it positive mass. How do we inherit the radius? Okay, cool. Give it a higher end radius. Decrease the size. Would have made an animation. Do it. Go for it. Oh no. No! Oh my god, Blender, why? Why are you doing this to me? Blender more like duller. Got him. Need my headphones and a lock in. Alright, Dino, good luck. Lock in. We are pushing the bounds of this a little bit. Inspiring, innovating, inspiring, innovating, inspirational. Okay, why don't I set the end value to like 0.6? Set the begin value to 0.15, I guess. This could work. I think it needs to be smaller overall. The mass is still too high. What the hell? Ah, there we go. Doing something. Something is happening. It's too many. Can you speak really quick? Yes, I'm speaking. Speaking. Testing. You're testing things. Probability? We turn that to 1. Does that actually change anything? I don't know. Guess so. Yeah. It kinda does. Okay, we'll add something to the geometry. We'll do it. We'll do it. Why don't we add it right here? Should still be at a curve at this point. How do we move these? God damn it. This is not cool. Okay. Set radius. Factor. Yes. This one. No. This one. Spline parameter. My favorite. Float curve. No. Wait. Found something really weird. What did you find? What did you find? Hold on, we should do this differently. Length. Map range. Float curve here. Make it round. Round enough. And what do we want to do here? If you put your headphones in the USB port not enough to break it, you will hear a weird sound in your headphones. I think it's the electric here, perhaps. Yeah, probably. Okay, spline length. And oh, I don't know what I want to do here. Shoot. Crap. Okay, I guess we can get the radius. Minus radius, and that will be our start point, and then the end point will be the length. Come on. You got my headphones working? Nice. This does something. White screen of death. Almost. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's so scary. I duplicated something. Oh god. I duplicated a node in geometry nodes. Multiply. Is it... Oh, it must be adjusting all of the, objects that use this node. Maybe structuring it this way is not actually a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed, indeed. Perhaps, perhaps. Exactly. Very scary. Very scary. Extremely terrifying. I'm being rude, by the way. I catch your... I get your meaning. Your meaning has been perceived. What's going on here? The hell? What is this? That's new. Uh... Is it being caused by the thing we just added? No, apparently not. Okay. Bullshit. Maybe it has something to do with the resampling. Oh, that looks much better. Oh my god, okay, that just looks like cactus now. Cool. Let's make a cactus material. Not me getting images for the animation. I'm excited. Although I might end stream before you finish it. Just a warning. Alright, now we'll move on to making the cactus material. Cactus. Hello. Why is that happening? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Perfect. Looks like cactus. No. If you want it to be better, you could voice act probably in a week because it took forever to animate, or he could voice act you. You should voice act. You should voice act me. That'd be cool to see. Alright, then we'll use polka dot texture. No. I'm gonna just use a Voronoi texture, I think. Then use default thing here. Position. Although probably object space. What if we plug this into the base color? Okay. I'm gonna do smooth F1. And then subtract, we're going to do 1 minus. Become our new thing. It's time to find out how to animate on IBS Paint. Alright. Do it. I believe. Maybe end sphere radius would be better. What do these things do again? No. F1, F2, distance to edge. Perhaps. Okay, maybe. It's good work, actually. Also, we probably don't need the 1 minus. Just use the color ramp for anything related to that. I don't know about this. We could create, like, other little branches. Be pretty slow, though, with the amount we want to add. I think it would look better, though. I think we should do it. This will just be green. I have another thing here. Branch and branch 2. Okay. Do not inherit any radius this time. The radius start will be 0.01. Radius end will be 0.01. That could work. Turn down the mass. Turn up the direction. Turn down the jitter. Turn off the jitter, I think, for this one. Turn up the probability. Oh, make sure the end and beginning are, like, completely unrestricted. Branch, trunk, group, secondary. Okay, trunk and branch 2, I think, is what we want. Yeah. Is there a randomness on the direction? No. I don't think so. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, we're still using this shit. We'll set them all to 0.2. Why not? Okay, that's kind of bad. 0.4? Perhaps? Same for this one? Wait, what is this? Got it. How? It's the secret dino. Wait, 0.6 here. Wait is my favorite word. And then increase the probability to, like, 5? No. Okay, let me set the end to 0.9. And then the start is 0.1. So it only spawns, like, on the sides. YouTube tutorial? Nice. Sometimes that's all you need. Turn down the direction, maybe? I don't know if this will work. We're gonna make another material. Cactus 2. Assign it only to this last one here. change the color. Neat. Turn down the radius at the end. Turn down the direction. We're getting somewhere with this. Come on. Gonna make your Minecraft character from Minecraft first. It'll all be worth it. What's up, Maduka? Yes, spikes. It's cactus time. Although my current geometry node setup could be a bit better. Yeah, let me see. What if I change the distribution mode? I think that is a thing that would affect it. The roof. And the second floor. Roof and the second floor. Maybe it's floating too. I don't know. Perhaps. What if we try this disk mode? Oh no, crashes everything. My internet. Oh, I see, Maduka. You see, I don't really comprehend jokes. Ever. No, that was good. That was good. We need more of that, honestly. That's what we need in this community. We need people who are just willing to lay it out. All right? Flint and steel. I can do it. All right? Not afraid. The revolution has arrived. You need streamer.bot. Is that one of like the moderation things? Oh, it's for coding. I see. Do amazing things with it. It does sound intriguing. Indeed. Oh, then we have to do a switch here. Oh no. All right. It's the best bot ever for Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. Oh yeah, I need to get a better like setup for that. Okay. I'm glad to hear that, Dino. It's good. Would I put this in the instantiation category? Yeah, what if I say Boolean poison or disk distribution, which is off by default. Do everything with it? That sounds kind of OP. You said it was streamer.bot. Streamer.bot. Whoa. Supercharge. Interesting. I will have to check this out. I'm going to bookmark this in the streaming folder. My game loads back in. Good luck with the spikes. All right, Maduka. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for your short but sweet presence on today's stream. Maduka, like a asteroid of awesomeness in the stream. Not literally, that would be violent. Not literally an asteroid. Alright, I think we can use it here. Select if switch. Okay, there we go. Yeah, not the one that killed the dinos. Yes, I want to make it clear. It's not okay. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying. Oh, then we have to switch the rotation as well. Unfortunate. The most unfortunate moment of all time. It's telling me I can't do it, but it's just afraid to dream. Actually, there's more proof that volcanoes were going off during this time, so exactly, yeah. Volcano nerds. Believing in volcanoes, imagine. Is this making a difference? No, because we didn't change the mode. Disk distribution. It's not much better. To be honest. We gotta add some values here, though. But don't... Why is it doing that? Okay, well, that should be fine. Is that even better? I don't know. It's kind of worse, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! This does not get 5 big booms. Doesn't look very... That looks kind of terrible. No! New idea. And it's gone. We're not using disk mode? Come on. Gotta get the disks going. What's up, Cricket? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're making cactus right now. Exciting cactus. Whoa. Whoa, what's up, Cricket? Hope you're streaming well. So, what were you doing? Yeah, Dino, we're being positively assaulted by some new chatters, some new people. Cacti, yes, indeed. First time I've ever seen a raid. Thinking asteroids roguelike. Sounds interesting. I've heard of the asteroids genre, but not in a roguelike context. I don't know, were the older, like, arcade games, were those... There were asteroid-related games there, right? Shoot the asteroids? Or was that the... was that the alien ships? Space invaders. Positively assaulted? Indeed. Indeed. Assaulted by positivity. Yeah, I could make this look better, but at the same time, I'm kind of being a bit lazy right now. So, quite the conundrum. You had a spaceship that wraps around the screen when I reached... yeah, you had a spaceship that wraps around the screen when I reached the edge. Trying to get smashed by them asteroids. Yeah. Sounds like you made good progress. Okay, I think we'll make a new geometry node that's, like, cool and epic. Unlike the current one, which is lame. Asteroid Rage, they call it. This is a new term. I'll just call it distribute equal for now. Trying to speed run this. Distribute on faces. Go. Go. Could I distribute on volume? I don't know. Instance on points. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the game. Let me show you what's up. Let me show you what I'm working on. Sorry, I'm still trying to get my streamer formalities down. My streamer sensibilities. I'm pretty new. I've only been doing this for like a month. I'm pretty new to this now. I feel like I should. I don't know. I guess I've been doing it for a while. It's like a year and a half. Yeah, so, oh, wow, here's the game. So, you know, you have these mechanics and various things you can do. No, so it's like a roguelite. You play as a dragon. Right now I'm the level 1 dragon, but you die, you get upgrades. Let me just throw on some random upgrades here. Chameleon tongue. You can choose what element you want. Should we go lightning breath or fire breath? Lightning breath, because it's cooler. I'm not letting you guys actually... No, unless someone wants to say something. But I'll just go with lightning breath for now. So now we have this tongue upgrade, which only works on things with colliders. I haven't added colliders for everything yet, but it creates this springiness. Okay, I'm glad you agree, Cricket. Because lightning is cooler right now. But this is a mineral node with metallic elements, so we can electrocute that. Our lightning breath. Can tongue things, indeed. Yeah, let me find some enemies to tongue. The lightning effect looks pretty good right now, though. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll have to adjust the lighting for the lightning, however. Because I was lightning before the thunder. Here's an enemy. We can take enemies with us. I don't feel like I'm drawing a blocky character, so I'm a cheat. That's fair, Dino. Oh my god, what was that lag from? Let me just show the fire breath as well, but you can combine elements. I haven't tested the frost or poison breath in a while. Now it's like a plasma ball. Sets things on fire as well. The noise is a work in progress. Let me turn that down. Destroy an entire forest? At the Morning Star, sure. You already have the chameleon tongue. Oh my god. Is it activated? Oh, it didn't activate. For some reason the upgrades don't always activate. I'm not sure why. What could it be? So this is a lemur, elk, fish. This is a Dark Souls reference. This is a Dark Souls boss. This is Lizard from Dark Souls. Oh, that was actually kind of satisfying because I used the Morning Star. Yeah, we have sounds in the game now. Some sounds. Yeah, you can basically create a build through all of these different systems. You can turn yourself into, like, I don't even know, like a bow, I guess. You can tongue yourself. So really, it's quite innovative, as you can see. Quite a lot you can do with the system. You can smash your face into rocks. Viable build. But yeah, I'm trying to add cactus right now to the game. Ah, yes, the Marilyn Manson, as it were. See, I know who Marilyn Manson is. So I'm frustrated I'm not... If there is a joke that is going over my head right now, I'm frustrated I'm not getting it. So I can, like, virtue signal the fact that I know who Marilyn Manson is. It's a rumor in the 90s. Okay, yeah, I am actually a fake Marilyn Manson fan. Never mind, I take it back. I don't know who Marilyn Manson is. I completely unknown person to me. Maryland Mansion? Who? Marilyn Monroe? What rumor though? I'm actually intrigued. Was there like, because I know Marilyn Manson had some like cultural run-ins, so to speak. What was the rumor? Was it like, did people start saying like he spoke to vampires or something? Just creating up like stupid rumors? Could be the case. Also, I should get an instance going here. Input, object, object, object info. Also, I forget what band. Wasn't Marilyn Manson in a band? Or was it just. I don't know. Yeah, wait. That's like a really. That's how Marilyn Manson became like famous, right? At least through music. Okay, let me place down a phone. We're gonna turn this into a spike. That's right. Oh, start after. Rotation is gonna be this rotation. Hmm. This rotation, of course, of course. I'm gonna flip the cone around. Okay, scale it down. Are we getting somewhere with this? I don't know. Join the geometry? Oh, realize our true destiny. Plug it in. No! Damn it. What is your favorite color? Depends. Depends on how it's used. Depends on the context in which the color is being used. Sometimes I like blue, sometimes I like purple. For a shirt, uh, again, even within that, there's more factors I'd have to consider. Although, yeah, I don't know, it depends. It depends, like, what outfit I'm trying to assemble. Did that even change anything? I don't know. Changing the distribution? Hell, because I was about to give you a purple shirt. That's fine. I don't have any purple shirts, but I don't have a problem with purple shirts. Make me scale the cone in, like, a helpful way here. No, that's object mode. There we go. Probably turn down the density at this point. Give you cargo pants. All right. Yeah, I could turn up the minimum distance and then just increase the density. Okay. Seems to work. Might be too many, though. Yeah, turn that down. That's better, though, for sure. Um. Okay, clamp. No, not clump. No! Wait. What's the attribute we need here? Probability. Factor. Yeah, I think it's factor. Factor meal. Sponsor today. No. That's not real. Don't get any ideas. 0.1, 0.9 equals factor equals the same thing. Make that our selection. There we go. Okay. Now we can control this range a little bit better. Kind of want spikes on the top, actually. So we'll do that. Alright, I think we can give this the material now. Do we need to set it in geometry nodes? We don't. Oh my god. We're almost there. We've almost created the world's greatest cactus. I want to make the spikes metallic. I'm getting the feeling I should do that. Ooh. Metallic? How does that look? Okay, maybe just the roughness. This is how real life cactus look. Okay, how does it look in the rendered image? Did it not render anything? That's cool. No. Wait. No, we have to, keyframe the seed. Render image. It's pretty small. Yeah. Maybe increase the radius. Radius start. Oh, no, don't crash. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Well, the spikes have to be bigger. That seems apparent at this point. Geometry nodes. Gonna increase the maximum distance to 0.4. And then increase the size of our cones to match that a bit better. Okay. Render image, how does it look? No, oh my god. I'm gonna give you cargo pants. I don't know if I read that before. But cargo pants are fine. I think we have to make them bigger. More. Okay, and put the maximum to 1. Change the seed, please. The seed. Oh, there is an actual seed, though. It'd be useful to keep in mind. How does anyone make cactus? Okay, maybe the reflections aren't worth it. It'd be obfuscating the spikes. Okay, maybe we should just work more on the body of the cactus. I don't know. Wait, what if I gave it, like, iron ore material? Oh, I can't. It's not how it works. However, we do have tree. How do we get the UVs? Well, we can use object. I'd like to use the one we generate, though. We do generate a UV map for this, right? Where's cactus? Oh. Think vertically. Right, that might be doing something. Yeah, I think it is. Should start black and then become red. Yeah, okay. Cool. Use a 2D texture, or maybe we, something else I want to do here. Multiply this by tau. Tau times 10. Too much. Too much. Tau times 6. Tau times 5. Map range. There we go. Color ramp. Alright, here we go. Come on. Maybe it's a little bit better. Oh yeah, let's adjust this. Render image. I think that improves it. The resolution is pretty low though. I think that's sort of the main issue here. We could increase it though. I forgot. Render image. How does it look? Oh my god! Actually doesn't look bad. Hold on, reflections? Reflections on the spikies? Come on. You know you want to have reflections on the spikies. Come on. Everyone wants this. Yes. Oh my god, it's beautiful. First try. First try. Scale this down a little bit. Yeah. Render image. That's pretty good. Alright, let's bake these. Let's get it going. We gotta find some shapes that we like. Ooh. No. There's like a thing on the top that looks wrong. Okay, maybe we have to increase the direction. Now this one's too high up. Hmm. Okay, I think I want to turn down the probability. Yeah, that looks good. That's usable. Probably keyframe this one. Okay, they all look not bad now. World's greatest cactus. I like this one. It's endearing to me. Yeah, so at this point we're basically just going through each frame and finding seeds that look nice, keyframing those, and then we'll bake a sprite sheet that we can use to randomly place a variety of cacti. This is a pretty state-of-the-art technique. No one else has used geometry nodes before. Geometry nodes are really cool though. God, and Blender is scripting just in it as well. That's good, Dino. Oh, wait. Epic cactus discovered. Oh, oh my god. Um, Come on. Give us another. Okay. I might take a break soon. I don't really like animation and draw an image. All good either way, Dino. Wait. No, it's clipping. Can't use that one. Unfortunately. That one is barely not clipping. Ooh, there we go. I guess you should be able to set cactus on fire. I assume they're flammable. I'm just trying to finish the beginning. Gotcha, Dino. Okay, we're not getting very lucky. This is the worst RNG. They nerfed cactus. What the hell? Okay. Just one without any other, but it's clipping. If I find another one like that that isn't clipping, I'll use it. But it looks kind of off. That one looks off. It's like the bend is making it look wrong. Oh, that one's nice. We'll keep that one. Okay, 3,000. We're going in at least 3,000. Okay. Put all of them together, render animation. I'm gonna get the sprite sheet maker ready. Online, sprite sheet maker online. This is not your average offline sprite sheet creation. I will have you know. What is that? Okay. Cool. That actually looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah, let me open it up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be OP. You'll see. You'll see how OP this is. Okay, project, scene, tiles, cactus, cactus.png. I'm gonna make goofy image. That's true. Do it. I believe in you. Wait, we rendered the shadows, right? I think so, yeah. It looks pretty good. Let's add a terrain for this. Cactus. I guess we can use that color. Sure. Right now we'll paint the terrain. Paint's at 0. Cactus. And right now I'm using a custom system I made in C++, a custom terrain solver, and the way we basically randomize the tiles is by um having multiple for the same use case. You know that one Avatar episode when Sokka drinks cactus juice? No, I don't. I gotta watch Avatar at some point. I feel like it's a bit of a cultural thing that I'm missing from my memory because I've never really watched it. I'm missing out. I've got the FOMOs, fear of missing outs. Okay, plural. Look it up, it's funny. Perhaps after stream I shall look it up. Yeah, now if we go to the dead marsh biome, or make a new biome. I guess we can make a new one, sure. Let's call it, desert time. Okay, I'm assuming we're editing desert. Make unique. Oh, it might not work recursively, though. That's a lot. That is a lot right there. Okay, select a rule and probability rule. Gotta remember that. Select a rule. We'll have terrain 1, terrain reference, tile set, quick load, world tile set. And we'll have sand. Or dune. Yeah, dune. Probability rule. 0.1 or 1% chance. If it's true, we'll have another probability rule. If it's false, we'll have a selector rule that does nothing. And if this is true, 0.5, we will have a selector rule which selects and adds or sandstone. And then if it's false, we'll have a selector rule which selects cactus. That's right. It's time. Okay. Now we go back to our biomes. Drag in our new desert biome. I guess it'll blend together with the dead marsh biome because it's using the same tile. But ultimately we want to have them blend using like a shader or something like that, which we will do at some point. Alright, let's run the project. See what happens. Oh my god. Do we have cactus somewhere? Oh no. What happened? It's not good. The hell? Wait, there's cactus there. What? Why is there an ocean of cactus? This is wrong. Okay. Yeah, something is not going according to plan, it would seem. Back to the desert rule, maybe? Selector rule. Dune. This is using a probability rule. With sandstone. Oh. Yeah, that's what we want that. That's correct. Cactus got your tongue? It seems it has. It's not spawning. I'm using a layered thing. Do I have to, specifically specify? Oh my god. Redundancy. That it has to be dunes beneath it. BK is getting increasingly sassy. I'm blossoming into my true creator form. No, but I will always be empathy pilled on this stream, okay? That is something that is wired into my brain. If ever I say something that comes off as unempathetic or like, yeah, unempathetic, that I consider that like a failure on my part. It's a matter of intention. I'm not sure what the hell is going on here. I could try testing it in GD script. Perhaps. Could change our apartment, change the world. File set. Let's see. No. I don't see anything here. Run it again. Will it magically fix it? Okay, let's make sure we have the biome. Maybe it messed up our dead marsh? What is that? I can't see it. No, that's a dune. I can't tell what's going on. I feel like we have it set up correctly. Hope there's not a problem with our code. I'm bringing you all into this now. It's not my code, it's our code. Maybe it was just like some sort of fluke. I hope. Nope. There is cactus in the ocean. What the hell? USSR anthem. That's true. Why is this happening? It seems like it's placing the foam, so it must be trying to put down a biome. Yeah. It's almost like it's trying to place cactus on the ground. What the hell? I think that might be what's happening. Dune. Okay, well that's Dune right there. So also we have this empty selector rule. It's terrain 1, that's the correct layer. Maybe I should try remaking this from scratch. Yeah, I might have messed something up by duplicating the resource before. It's still annoying though to create new biomes. I feel like you need to add more tool sets there. Biome rule. Desert. Layer tile rule. Layers. Add the freaking layers, please. First layer. Selector rule. Terrain 1, new terrain reference. Tile set. Get our tile set. Dune. Okay, next layer. Moving on. I'm being sabotaged. I'm about to freak out. I can't make a cube. Gotta push through. You'll figure it out. Probability rule. 0.1. If it's true, Another probability rule if it's false. Select a rule. This is true. We'll use the select a rule with our cactus. Why was that the default? Could it be doing like some serialization thing? Could it be messing up with the serialization? Yeah, if it's false, use a selector rule. Bring 2 new terrain reference. Tile set, quick load. Sandstone. Yes, please. Okay. Go to our biomes. And we deleted the desert biome, but it looks like it's still referenced here, so goodbye. And then we'll add it this way. Maybe the way we added it before was like evil or something. Desert, open, save. Run project. Whoa. I think it worked that time. Nice. Okay. Shit. Don't look. Why? Why are you doing this? Seems like it's using this as the terrain for the meadows biome. What the hell? I finally freaking did it. Nice, Dino. Sick. Well, it seems this biome is functioning at least. Do I have too many biomes or something? Let me get rid of, Tundra. Maybe that'll do something. Seems like that might have fixed it. Maybe it's something wrong with the ramp? Or Voronoi noise ramp? But yeah, the cactus is in the game now. Looks pretty good. It looks more deserty now. We have like our dead marsh biome and then more of like an official desert biome now, because cactus equals desert, as we all know. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The cactus, that is. All right, 3 hours. We solved game development. Yes, fantastic. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I have to end a little bit early tonight, but if we have enough people, we might do a raid. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh my god, I can hear myself. Oh, my own voice. I know exactly who we can raid. This is yeah. I haven't raided in so long, Cricket. You've given me the power to. The power is in my hands now. Here, I know someone we can raid. This is a cool person. This is Small Block Boy. Are they working on a game right now? Looks like it. We're raiding them. All right, they're working on something in 3D, according to their title. But yeah, before, oh yeah, let me start the raid, then I can thank everyone. All right. Okay. Thank you everyone who stopped in. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, thank you, Arctic. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, Maduka. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you, Cricket, for the raid. Thank you, everyone else, if I didn't say your name. All right. I'm sending you in. I'm sending you into the hot zone. Get ready. You're gonna be... Okay, show this streamer some love and support. You know what to do, okay? You know what to do. Come on. All right, I'm sending you in now. Thanks again, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow? No, Wednesday. All right. Take care, everyone. Sending you in now. See you later.